What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Lovely to see the crew is in the building. All of my OG fam, welcome, everybody. Please confirm if I am loud and clear. Oh, and the crew has been waiting. Let's effing go. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. Let's get straight into it. So, Bitcoin on the daily time frame rejected again from the top resistance on this parallel channel, and no real surprise there. Let's quickly break it down before we go into what happened last week and the current trades. So fixed range volume profile, first thing we do, daily time frame, boom. Let me swap to another one. Let's use the Bybit one. Fixed range volume profile doesn't work on that TradingView crypto Bitcoin chart. But anyway, let me quickly clean this up. And boom, fixed range volume profile, micro range. If you have been missing out on the TA in the Discord, please check it out. There's a lot there. I also dropped a full TA video on Monday. I believe most of you have seen it. Thank you for those who did comment. I think, yeah, it was some nice feedback I had there. And yeah, as we can see, simple stuff here on the daily time frame. Very nice order block right here. Boom, at the shooting star. Very simple stuff, right? Here's the uptrend. Within the downtrend, smart money concept tells us that the last green candle before the impulse move at the break of structure to the downside is the bearish order block. We got one mitigation. We got another beautiful mitigation there. I'll tell you why I didn't take that short trade, because we just missed that high volume node. So well done if you did get in. There were signals there, but for me, because we had already mitigated that exact same level, I stood back on that trade and I said, you know what, I'm going to wait for either this high volume node for shorts or this high volume node right there. If you don't know how to use the fixed range volume profile like this, go and watch the tutorials. Everything is there. But smart money concept for the win. It doesn't always have to hit the high volume node. There's a very strong bearish order block there. It's within the value area high. We got the bearish Harami candle. We got the shooting star. We got the bearish engulfing. And boom, FVG gap closed from the bearish order block in the high, in the value area high, straight back down to the POC. And to be honest, guys, here, I would not be surprised if we don't lose POC to the downside. If POC holds us up here to come back to test either this or this high volume node, and we can see it sitting there, right? That's the volume. That's the volume. This is where I'm looking for the short trades. And if we bring up market Cipher, we can see the red dot now printing. We can see the VWAP crossing to the downside and money flow now just starting to turn around. But guys, I'm not happy with this, right? Is everything clear? Can you guys give me a hell yeah on the vocals on the screen so I know everything is good? But I'm not happy with this money flow yet. If you look really closely, right, I know it's a nuance, but this is where it comes down to serious reading of the money flow. Can you see that curve there? Right? And if you actually zoom out and you try and cut out the noise here, the money flow is making a curve there. Right? On this daily time frame, I want to see a strong downtrend in money flow here. And yeah, we do have the daily red dot printing. So it's close. It's really close to just banging the short, right? Because we were in value area high. Right now, of course, we do not play around, guys. On daily time frame, we do not open any trades around POC. If you open trades at POC, you are throwing money into a one-arm bandit. You are playing at the whim of chance, and that's not how we do it, right? We use chance and risk to our advantage only when it is statistically advantageous, which is up here. So congrats if you did just trade the SMC to the downside. But as you know, I'm looking for the trifecta here. I'm looking for the high volume node inside the SMC order block, and I'm looking for the red dot trigger wave above the 45 while we are in value area high. And I'm totally fine to miss it, guys. You know, I would rather not wreck accounts. I would rather be in FOMO on the trades that weren't perfect if they do play out, And just wait for those awesome trades like this bullish divergence with a bit of the whiplash that we saw here. When we got the bull and then we got the green trigger wave, we were in value area low. And yeah, there was a bit of whiplash and a bit of manipulation, but that's a nice actual sign to go long. And yeah, let me bring these comments onto stage. Exactly. Yeah, it looks like the money flow. If you try and cut out the noise here, it's just not what I want to see, right? Like right now, you could argue that it is pointing down, but if you look at this curve, it's just not great. And then if you look at the larger pie, right, we see money flow as a pie. A lot of you do know about, I should actually make a video on this. I haven't done it yet. Oh, it is actually, it's in the money flow video, right? It's in the money flow video where we look at the money flow as a pie shape. And it's very simple, guys. You just split it into 3, right? And it's actually at the start of the last third of the pie that we start to really get the turnaround in the money flow coming in towards the cross at the top. So I saw some of you in the Discord last night talking about how it's actually just a time to not trade Bitcoin. And yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense to me as well. And today I just want to focus on altcoins, guys. Like right now, our bias is to the downside because our last dot is on the daily. We're going to go back to the 4-hour and see what's happening there. But the last dot on the daily is a red dot. Technically, we got the VWAP cross for the reversal. We got the money flow pointing down. I'm not going to go too much into larger time frame Bitcoin TA as it's all in that Bitcoin video. It's all in the Discord. Let's have a quick look at what's been happening. I must say, yeah, well done, guys. We did absolutely awesome last week. 90% win rate on our live trading from last week. Congratulations, guys, and well done if you were with us. This is not easy to do, but if you put your mind to it, why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? I've got too many charts open. Testing. Is everything fine? I'm going to have to close some charts, I think. All right, so this is our MuByte funded account on the 5K challenge. Everything is going really nicely there. Just so that everybody knows, if you don't know already, MuByte connects to your demo trading account. So we are not just demo trading. We are trading a live funded prop firm account that is connected from the Bybit demo account to MuByte via API. All right, so still holding these trades, the Bitcoin short. We're looking for the hedge longs, and it looks like we could be seeing a turnaround here, but I don't think the bottom is in. And let me just quickly recap here. Are we good? Is everything good? I don't know why we started lagging there as soon as I opened the MuByte. But anyway, quickly, guys, on the monthly time frame, let me show you why I'm holding this short. And for this, we can go to that larger. If you really want to zoom out, use this trading view crypto price on Bitcoin, because it's just really nice because it includes all of the exchanges, all of the info, and yeah, you can zoom way out, and it's nice on the monthly just to look at a clean chart. But anyway, most of you know what I'm looking at here, and it's looking absolutely awesome, right? I'll tell you exactly where I'm going to flip long. $10,000 margin, 100x trade when we get this green dot. All right, and for now, I'm gonna stick short. I will hedge some longs in case we get the bottom at any time, but really this is it, guys. Money flow turned around, VWAP crossed, we got the trigger wave at the bottom, and when you zoom out to the monthly time frame and you look at your market cipher, you can really just see it simply and clearly, right? Which is why I always say to people, if you're learning market cipher, learn it on the monthly, learn it on the weekly, learn it on the daily. Don't try and look at your market cipher on the 15-minute, because you actually need to be advanced before you do that. But anyway, we can clearly see what's happening here. On the monthly, it does not look like the bear market is over, right? We do see money flow pointing up for now. We do see VWAP starting to turn around towards a reversal, but wave trend, our first sign of any real reversal, is literally pointing away from its slow moving average. And honestly, guys, I don't want to make you all sad, but I'm a vampire, right? I want the blood. I want to see 42K. I want to see sub 50K, because I want to get that bull market long. I just want the capitulation. I want the whale accumulation zone. And if I'm going to enter a banger high margin, high leverage trade to hold throughout the next bull market, we want that trade under the 45 line. That's where I will reverse my current short trades. Right? Because I had huge FOMO here. Like a bunch of my mates, MM Crypto, managed to bang a couple $1 million in one trade, right? From the bottom at 16K. And it's like, okay, cool. I got the trade, but I closed it out, way too early around, I think it was around 25K. I closed out my high leverage long. I was like, wow, cool. These profits are amazing. Let's just bang it out. But yeah, some other traders managed to trade it all the way to the top from the 16K. And it's only going to play me once, guys. We all make mistakes, but try not to make the same mistake twice. And yeah, that's the reasoning for these short trades, and also the reason that I'm still holding the ETH short, and at least just in one large altcoin short in case things do really bap down. All right, so what's happening here? Did I change colors? Is everything good? 2 to 3 months to the bottom. Yeah, so watch that. Watch all the videos I've been dropping, guys. Go to the Coin Bureau playlist and watch the XRP video, the Solana video. Tomorrow I'm dropping an ETH video. Sunday I'm dropping a BNB video, and they include long time frame analysis and how I'm positioning myself on those major large cap alts. But it's quite simple, right? We just look at the last bear market in terms of timing, 426 days. It's not going to be exact, but I mean, it is. It's quite crazy, guys, how these 4-year cycles work, right? But if we look here at 426 days, it takes us to around New Year's, guys. New Year's is going to be a banger time, right? And I do think Q1 next year, 2027, is going to be where things start to pop off. And I'm just so proud of you guys who are here, because really, like, this is where wealth is made, guys. Like, people make money in a bull market, but in a bear market is where wealth is made. That's where whales accumulate. So if you are still here, yeah, you guys are in the right place, and salute. All right, trigger confirmation, beautiful monthly green dot. At that point, I go leverage with 10%. Oh, damn, bro. Yeah, guys, I'm saving up an account and capital for that. And I will be very vocal about that in the community. Obviously, I've been trading for many years, so it's all relative how much capital you're going to put in that. I would not recommend going 100x, right? For you guys, honestly, I would say 25x is fine. I'm going to bang the 100x sniper longs there and just be ready to be stopped out and bang them again. I've been through the ringer with swing trading. I know how to take a stop loss, so it's all good. All right, a lot of lag. Are we good now, guys? Are we good now? I have like 5 exchanges open. So this is why we're probably lagging. Please let me know if it happens again. Near 30 minutes. Okay, cool. All right, if you're lost, Demi, wow, what a name. Demi Ladeomidi, what a beautiful name. Guys, if you are lost, please watch all of the tutorials on my YouTube channel so that you can get up to speed with us. And let me just take some notes here on the altcoins that you guys are looking at. And please drop them in the Discord, guys. I'm taking note of near here on the 30 minutes. But if you have any trades, like, let's do it again, guys. Let's do what we did last week. We're doing super well here. Also on trading out this 2000 futures bonus. We can see, yeah, we're going to have to step it up here because we've got until the 30th for this bonus. We are in profit and we can withdraw some of it, but I want to bang more out of this, guys. So yeah, get your trading caps on. We might have to do a couple more live trading streams within the next 2 weeks so that we can really make something out of this. And yeah, it's been awesome. I closed out all the trades there. And then this was a learning for me, guys. Always a learning, right? And I'm always going to be very honest with you. I'm lagging again, right? Testing. All right, let me quickly try fix this lag. Let's just close some of these. Give me 1 second here. I have too many charts open. Testing. All right, we better now. Sorry about the lag, guys. All right, so the learning for me here on this 100K, right? This is our 100K funded account that I'm testing on a new platform. And this WLD trade, guys, we banged a profit on this, right? Is it this platform that's making me lag? Smooth stream in Poland, interesting. Great on my end. Okay, cool. From Kenya. Welcome, brother. YouTube videos are great. Thank you so much, brother. Rick in the building. Salute. Blessings to you, legend. All right, cool. If you guys say it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, major learning here, guys, because I forgot to set a take profit. All right, we were trading on 3 accounts last week, and after the stream, I set the take profits, and I forgot to set a take profit on the one trade that we opened on the $100,000 funded account. And where's our entry? 39, I believe, right? Our entry was 39. And yeah, we would have hit on the other exchanges. We hit 2 TPs here. So we would have made like thousands of dollars on this 100K. But all good, all the learning, like we're still not that far down. We're 14% down on this trade. It's annoying because like this is the biggest funded account that we are trading, but always a learning. And today it's going to be a little bit annoying because I'm going to learn from this, right? So I'm going to set TPs on the trades. I'm going to set at least 1 or 2 TPs on all of the trades that we enter. Last week, like I went back afterwards because I wanted to open more trades, and then I set the TPs after the stream. But today, I mean, you guys can also learn from that while I'm setting the TPs. And then one interesting thing here I want to look at just before, maybe even, yeah, before we get going. So I've heard from the Apex team for a while now, they've been working on this. And I think you guys are going to kill this, right? And I'm also quite excited about this because we all like a bit of fun, right? And when it comes to trading, of course, we never gamble, right? Trading is not a gamble. But yeah, Apex has this thing now, which is really cool, where you can predict the price of Bitcoin over the next 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 4 hour, and you can basically bet money on it and make money. And yeah, if you're looking at things like what you guys were dropping in the Discord that we'll look at just now, like a Battlefield 3D, or even just using Market Cipher for this, I think it could be super cool. So I haven't actually opened this yet, but let's see if it deploys the wallet. The Apex link is in the description. It's a different link now, but all of you guys who are already under me have been moved under the new link. They're just upgrading everything and they're growing. And yeah, well done to you guys who are sticking with them. They're getting more tokens, guys. They're growing. Everything is building. Okay, I see things are happening here. But yeah, I believe that you guys could absolutely kill this, right? Because yeah, it's a little bit of fun, and it's like quicker than opening futures trades. Like even if you open a Bitcoin long and like you're super into this Bitcoin long, you might as well open like a little prediction, right? Over the next 15 minutes or like whatever you're looking at. So yeah, pretty cool. You can actually bet on World Cup here. I mean, everyone knows about poly market and like prediction markets and stuff like that. So very similar. But what I'm interested in here is the futures, right? There is Bitcoin. Sorry, this is the first time I'm looking at this, guys. Sports events, soccer. How do we bet on Bitcoin? Let's have a look here. Prediction, World Cup, trending. What's trending here? World Cup. Okay, so I'm seeing mostly. Has anybody done this? Has anybody done this? Same feature, tried it, and it's not for me. Prefer higher time frames. Interesting. All right. So I just need to find out from them how to get to. I don't want to bet on the. I don't want to bet on the World Cup, right? I want to bet on Bitcoin. So maybe I'm in the wrong place here. But anyway, I'm gonna drop a video on this next week anyway. All right, guys. So I'm not gonna go into Bitcoin now, right? Is everybody fine with that? Like, I dropped the analysis on Monday. We're all pretty up to date with the top down from the monthly, weekly to the daily. I want to quickly have a look at the 4 hour here so we can see what our bias is for this session. I'm a little bit less rushed today because yeah, we don't have a MuByte stream today. So we've got time to bang some trades. We did really well last week, obviously, with that 90% win rate. And you know what, guys? A lot of people go wrong, right? Once you get a 90% win rate, then you're like, okay, sweet, like I'm going to be reckless. No, right? Once you make profit, that's the margin of profit that you're working with, right? That is capital preservation. Once you make a little bit of profit, you become even more careful with your trades. You become even more of a sniper. All right, so this is what I wanted to see here. What we're looking at is actually a potential bounce long here on the 4 hour. All right, so if we look at the market cipher here, we can actually see that we've got a trigger wave setting up here. And again, in this session, I want to try open. Yeah, I'm not into it, guys. I'm not into the soccer matches. Like, I'll watch it. And it's crazy. Like, literally, I predicted the final. I predicted the final 100%. Like, even in the London Argentina game, I predicted the actual score. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. It's just for fun, but I'll never put money on it. A lot of lag for me. All right, am I still lagging, guys? Oh, I should be fine now. Salute, Giam. Welcome, welcome. All right, we'll do the near chart first. But as we can see here, we're setting up for a trigger wave long on the 4 hour. So we've got a bit of a downturn on the daily, but a bit of a long on the 4 hour. So it's a bit indecisive. So I want to look at longs and shorts today. Let me just check on the stream. Everything's good. Guys, we got way more viewers than likes. Way more viewers than likes. Smash the likes for your boy. Share the stream. Share the love. $1,200 in eight trades. Got bold and lost 600 in one trade. There you see. There it is, guys. If you make money, right? So like with that 1,200, that's where you just trade with your profit, right? You just trade with your profit and you become even more hectic about it. All right, nice. Nice to see you, Buff Tricks. All right, cool, guys. So let's quickly go to this 30-minute on Bitcoin. See what's happening here. Oof. There it is. Super whiplashy, but we are getting the money flow turning around. VWAP is super high. So really, like for me, it's not a Bitcoin trading time right now. We are at a little bit of support on this parallel channel. But yeah, let's just look at altcoins, guys. If there's banger setups, we're going to enter longs and shorts and set the stop losses and set the TPs and just let the trades ride because the strategies work. And yeah, it was amazing to see. I think we opened, I don't even know, about 10 trades last week. And I think maybe 1 or 2 hit stop loss. But I mean, at one point, they were all in a loss, right? And then they were all in a profit. And then some hit stop and some hit TP1, some hit TP2, TP3, TP4. If you have good risk management, if you have good risk to reward ratio, if you have a good strategy, you actually don't need to worry. What we're going to do today is open trades with stop losses, TP1, TP2, and then we're just going to let them ride over the weekend. And of course, it's good if you hit TP1 to put your stop at break even. And I think that's one thing that a lot of exchanges are missing, just an activated stop loss. You can, of course, on Bybit activate your trailing stop when you hit your TP1, but that's a trailing stop. So yeah, what I'm really giving feedback to a lot of exchanges for is that at your TP1 level, you can just like activate a stop loss at break even so that you can be on the beach or on the yacht or in the club or whatever. All right, cool. So it looks like we're pumping here on the 30-minute. We've got also a rhyme of our stochastic and our regular. We did have a rhyme. Right now, it's completely neutral. I do like to scalp altcoins along with this 30-minute time frame on Market Cipher, but we're not even scalping today, guys. I want to look at daily time frame, 4-hour trades for the next week, right? Until the next live trading. I'm going to try to do a midweek live trading stream next week. So just let me know in the chat if you guys are into that. All right, let's quickly look at the near. I will screen, but I do believe JCG, you've probably been screening over the last couple hours because you always prep for these streams so nicely. All right, near is looking like we're heading for a pump. Nice, man. Yeah, near looks like it could be a little scalp long here. You see this big fat green dot. It's very nice, right? This is like a snake eyes pattern. So I've never spoken to you guys about the snake eyes pattern. Oh, I'm getting so many bullish divergences here. I think I got my hidden bull divs on. Let me just quickly check here. Yeah, let's take that one off. Yeah, that's better. All right, that looks better. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I mean, I've spoken about this on live streams, but this is a nice snake eye pattern, right? So basically what's happening here is you get like the snake and then you get the tongue of the snake. Yeah, it's a cool pattern. It's also, Jay Casper always talks about, you know, the uneven butt cheeks or the Sam Bankman-Fried's uneven man boobs. Same. But yeah, this looks like a scalp. I'm really looking for day trades today, but you're maybe a tiny bit late on this for the 30-minute, but looking at the risk to reward, it's not terrible. And looking at the candle patterns, who brought the near trade? Who's saying near? Did I miss it? Mac Tommy Tom. Where's Maxstro, guys? Oh, he's in the US, so he's probably sleeping. But kind of cool new addition to the community. Have you guys been obviously chatting with Maxstro in the Discord? And just nice to see someone that comes from Jay's community, right? Because he trades market Cipher and he knows his stuff about risk to reward and, trading plan and everything. And that's from Jay's course, which is super cool. But anyway, we got a bit of a hammer here. We got the Harami, and it looks like got a bit of a bullish engulfing. 30-minute doesn't look too bad here on near. Let's just see how late we are. Right, so bullish divergence printed in this candle, confirmed in this next candle, and now it's all about this 30-minute money flow. Yeah, I guess you're not too late for this trade. There is a rhyme here. So yeah, I'm not convinced about this money flow. We could open a small position here. It does look like a kind of V on the money flow there. Let's just wait and just see what happens here. And let's quickly look at the 1 hour, because it could be totally opposite. Yeah, 1 hour is also looking nice. 1 hour is, okay, it's not a bull div, but it's actually not looking bad. Mac Tommy Tom. Nice, man. Okay, nice shark fin. Nice rhyme. Again, not a bull div, but could be a bottom. And we also have that uneven man boobs. Prefer staying long on 30x. A lot less lag than before, but still some. Weird, man. Everything looks super clean on my side. I'm not even on a VPN right now. Vari, it might be you, bro. Are you at the dentist? Are you on dentist Wi-Fi? I know you had an appointment, but yeah, this is looking cool because we've got the nice curve on the money flow. All right, let's just go up these time frames, right? Let's check the 2 hour. So it looks like 2 hour is also setting up for the long. So if Bitcoin does get the bounce here, it's going to be nice, because then just one by one these higher time frames will pop off. But what we do see here from the 4 hour is that it might not be ready for a major long. All right, we've got another hour to print the hammer, but really no trigger wave imminent here on the 4 hour. Yeah, so this has got to be a scalp, my bro, Mr. Mac Tommy Tom. Just make sure that you are, ready to take quick profits here. Set your TP, set your stop loss, because actually on these larger time frames, it looks like we're still heading down here. It doesn't look like near is in for a reversal, right? If we look at this 12-hour money flow neutral, VWAP maybe going to turn around, but not yet. But wave trend still coming down from that red dot, right? So yeah, good luck on the scalp that you're in. I'm going to try and catch this on the higher time frames. We got this beautiful 4-hour order block before. That was really nice once it pumped. But this would be where I would want to start looking for near, right? At this level here. Of course, it could turn into a larger trade, your scalp. It could be a nice one, but this median line is where I would start to look for it. We'll just pop an alert there, and then once that level gets hit is where I would look for this trigger wave right here with the VWAP crossing and the money flow pointing up. That's the kind of trade that I want to pop onto these funded accounts and these bonus accounts. All right, what was that? JCG, that trade. I was just hoping it was going to last until the live stream today, but it didn't quite last. I think you said it's already 15% up. Let's go, Mr. Rick. Awesome, bro. FET. Okay, I know we're all watching FET, and yeah, I really want to get in on FET. Interest short on BTC 4-hour bear div yesterday. No, so maybe you missed the beginning of the stream, but I didn't take the short because it didn't hit the high volume node, and yeah, I just want to see the 3 levels of my strategy there. Okay, what was it? Hype. So hype is risky. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can get a clean chart here. And yeah, just do some clean analysis. Let's just take a spot chart on whatever. Okay. All right, let's go to daily. So yeah, this is super cool, right? As I say, Hyperliquid is very risky to trade because it is the DEX that is right now like in the limelight, right, of all of the whales. It is where all of the liquidity is heading in terms of DEX. We're still more viewers than likes, guys. If you are watching, please smash those likes for me. It feels so cringe to ask you guys to like the stream. All right, currently in hype long, wondering if pullback to daily VWAP presents further long if you have time to take a look. Yeah, I saw you guys are dropping awesome analysis, so we're going to go through the Discord shortly. But really, this to me does look like it could be some support here, or it could be a fake out, or it could actually be a breakdown. All right, so this is an extremely risky time to enter a trade here. And we actually just need to wait for some confirmation. And, you know, obviously the confirmation for the short would be that retest with volume to the downside, or this could be a really nice fake out like we saw here. And this support could just remain, and then that could be a really nice trade up to the resistance with the possible breakout to the top. Right? Because this is a pennant that has been entered from the bottom, they say that there's a slight bias. I think it happens more in Forex. You know, the bias is to the top if it came in from the bottom. But yeah. Anyway, let's look at the market cipher here. It's going to be a beaut, guys. It's going to be a beaut when it happens. Please just be patient here for this long because it's coming, right? It'll come first here on the lower time frames. All right, already happened on the 1 hour. 2 hour also printed the green dot, and the money flow looks like it's going to start turning around here. Fartcoin. I actually liked Fartcoin. Like, you know, guys know I hate meme coins, but I like Fartcoin. Oh, no problem, bro. I actually just like the VMC. I've been trading it for so many years. Like, people give it a lot of shit, right? Like, oh, the VMC, like the money flow is different. Like, I like the money flow, guys. I've been using it for many years. Okay, so 3 hour looks good. It's all about this resistance here. Okay, cool. Well, look at Fartcoin now. Watch this 4 hour, watch the money flow, watch the VWAP. Once the 4 hour prints, watch for this daily. And yeah, the daily Hyperliquid long could be nice. So I'm just going to set an alert here. And yeah, for this, we're looking for the buy small green dot for the trigger wave. Right, 4 hour. Someone beat me to hype. Yeah. Currently long. Okay, let's quickly look at the Discord. I mean, you guys, what's that? Best trade you made this week. I mean, it was a team effort, guys. It was a total team effort, right? So if we look at, yeah, what happened last week, I think the best trade was the virtual. Like, that's what made us the money on the accounts. Oh, wait, you guys can't see my Discord right now. I had it on the wrong screen. Okay. It should all be fine now, right? Okay. So this is all the TA. I mean, this is what really annoyed me, is that the WLD was a banger trade. And then on the biggest margin funded account, I didn't set the TPs. But I have a feeling that this is still going to get a continuation. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to do some analysis on WLD. I need to know whether to just back out of this trade at like a $1,000 loss because I forgot to set TPs. So stupid. Or if we're going to stay in this trade, right? Hold this trade on the L bank. But I mean, on the new prop firm. But anyway, this was one of the best trades. It was super nice. I mean, a 10x. But it was this, where's the virtual? So this was probably the best trade, guys. And that's all you need, right? All you need is like one super awesome banger trade. And Virtual just took off, absolutely took off from our entry. Super nice. Okay. Potential scalp long on the 4 hour for high bull div. And green dot trigger wave. Could get another green dot trigger wave. So I see the 4 hour. I do see the 4 hour. It's looking good. VWAP pointing up, waiting for money flow. This was like a few minutes ago. Nice. Prices at the middle of the parallel channel. RSI and stochastic pointing up. So what do you think here, JC? Waiting for that money flow. Yeah, exactly. Okay, wait for the money flow. Cool, man. Very nice. All right, so I'm just going to note here so we don't get lost. Hype. Money flow, waiting. All right, beautiful. Potential scalp long on the 4 hour for Sol. Got the bull div, green dot trigger wave. Could get another green dot trigger wave. Okay, nice. VWAP pointing up, waiting for money flow. Look at that nice rifle, hey, that last rifle. Classic manipulation. How nice is that? And when you get a nice whale move like that, manipulation long, did anybody get that? I mean, that's just such a beautiful trade. Look how it all lined up. But it gives you such a nice order block, right? When you get the whales actually coming in with the longs. So, yeah. It could be like a kind of bull div if you're looking at the candle bodies. So also waiting for money flow. All right, cool. Let me just take a note here. Sol money flow. Let's quickly look at it on the charts. And yeah, I just dropped a video on this, guys, on my channel. What was the Sol chart? No, what chart I was using. Anyway, let's just clean this one up. Did anybody see the Solana video that I dropped? I'm actually just going to clean this up. I want a naked chat. I want a naked chat, yeah. Yeah, so really this all depends on Bitcoin, which is why we're going to look for the longs and shorts here. But, oof. Daily is just squeezed and confused. Oh, money flow neutral for a very long time. VWAP just... Wave trend finally giving some really nice smooth moves. We can see when it's nice, right? This is what I want to find today, guys. Something like this. When it's nice, it's nice. It just works. So for those of you guys just coming into Market Cipher, green dot trigger wave below the 45 line, money flow turning around, VWAP crossed, epic trade to the upside, 36% up. Then red dot trigger wave above the 45 line, VWAP to the downside, money flow pointing down. There's your nice short trade, 11% down. And now daily, just beware of this, guys, if you are 4 hour longing, right? Daily, yeah, printed a red dot there around the 0 line, VWAP not having a good time, rejected at the 0 line, wave trend pointing down. So yeah, maybe some 4 hour long scalps happening, but just be careful of that daily. And whew, what a nice rifle. So there's the butt, which is the bull. Then because the bullish divergence was just so obvious here, the whales, obviously just manipulated it, tried to stop everybody out. You can see all of the stops there where the whales start coming in. Then you get the green dot trigger on the rifle. And there's your nice 4 hour long. And then it even came in with the trigger wave to the downside, but it wasn't above the 45 line. So now, I mean, yeah, 4 hour looks okay, guys. You can trade this 4 hour time frame. I don't know why I'm feeling like I want to stick to daily today, but Yeah, let's set an alert here on the 4 hour for this trigger wave, right? We have to wait for this trigger wave to print. And for that, it's the SPY small green dot. All right, then it was Fartcoin. Fartcoin. Where can someone start from on your Discord chat? To start, just come to the YouTube and go to the beginner playlist. Once you're down with the beginner playlist, go to the crypto trading tutorials playlist, then go to the market cipher playlist. Yeah, don't try keep up in the Discord, bro. You can go to the crypto trading tutorials room in the Discord, but rather just go to the YouTube. AKE short. Long trade 4 hour. Yeah, a lot of the 4 hours look like they're setting up for the long, right? Okay, so bull div, waiting for green dot, trigger wave, VWAP pointing up, waiting for money flow. Same as Sol. Hey, yo. Price at bottom of parallel channel, RSI and SRSI pointing up. Bro, I'm so glad you're just like always including that stochastic rhyme now with your regular, because it just helps you be such a sniper. Wow, so this looks like it could be the rifle, hey? Did you say? Got build of waiting for a trigger wave. Yeah, so this could be a nice rifle because, I mean, your bull div did play out, but then this is lower than the bull div entry, right? And technically, a bull div should be stronger than a trigger wave. So this is manipulation, guys. There are some massive whales trading this, and I do not think that the Fartcoin guys actually manipulate, right? I do think that these are whales trading Fartcoin because Fartcoin does play out to TA. But you can see here, you know, that kind of sell energy. Yeah, this whales. All right, so beautiful. Yeah, looking nice on the 4 hour, man. Money flow turning around, VWAP heading to cross for the reversal. We got the wave trend below. Quickly check the daily and set the alert on this. All right, daily's still tanking, yeah. All these coins are looking the same, hey? Daily's still tanking. So these will have to be, yeah, pretty in and out, in and out. Okay, yeah, I'll quickly show you the trailing stop. Don't I have a trailing stop video? I do, I have a trailing stop video somewhere. It might be in my Coin Bureau playlist. All right, so we're looking for the buy small green dot trigger wave on 3 hour. It's only a matter of time, man. There it is. Yeah, beautiful on the 3 hour. Yeah, no, it looks like you will get this. Always better to just wait before you pull the trigger, and literally wait for the trigger on the rifle, right? Before you pull the trigger, wait for that trigger. But JCG, bro, I can't tell you what to do anymore, man. I can't tell you what to do anymore, bro. Like, you are killing it, dude. I'm so, like, I'm not even proud of you, dude. Like, because being proud of you sounds like, you know, like, what do you call it? Like, condescending. Like, I'm better than you or some shit. But, like, bro, I'm like, I'm inspired by you, dude. And I'm in awe of you because you're, like, such an amazing case study for my strategies. Because, as you know, like, I don't have time to day trade because I'm creating all these free courses and, like, you know, making Coin Bureau content. So to see you coming in and, like, working with the strategies, working with the content, making them your own, bro, like, it's been what, like a few months, dude, and you're building accounts, and yeah, man, it's like, it really actually warms my heart, dude, and it like inspires me a lot. All right, yeah, so let's get a trade going, and then I'll show you how to, we're not in any trades right now, so it'll be easier for me to show you the trailing stop if we get a trade going. And yeah, I took a little bit of time off over last weekend, so I actually missed some of the alerts that we did set in last week's live trading. But recently we got this uni sell. We also got the river. You remember we set the river alert. That probably played out pretty nicely. Yeah, look at that, guys. So we set this alert for the river, right? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sniper entry on the back test. Look at that, guys. Only wick. Only wick. Kaboom. Absolutely sick. 11% up. All right, what's happening? So just so humble, guys. Like McCall, JCG, like some of the most humble guys I know, and that's why I connect with you so much, right? Okay, bullish divergence on river. It landed in this candle, so technically we're not that late into it, right? That's the doji. Yeah. I'll show you the trailing stop just now. So we got a doji here on river. This could be epic, guys. This could be super epic. So when you're looking at money flow, just take your brush, right? Take your brush, pull it big, and just do this, right? That's how you cut out the noise on your money flow, because money is a flow, guys. It's an energy, and you want to understand that flow. And yeah, it does actually look like we're turning around here. Let's just check this last bull div. It gave a trade, but not as much as we want to see from a bull div. Yeah, it gave like 10%. Oh yeah, let's quickly check these order blocks. So this order block is like a little bit big, but not bad. Oh, we do have some price action back here. Ah, there's an order block there. Nice big one. Oh, smart money concept, hey? Can't beat it. Look at that mitigation to the dollar. Only net. Michael Jordan in the building. Man, I think I was literally like long distance driving when this alert came in. July 12th. Annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, that was Sunday. Yeah, the BTC 4-hour did come in, but I didn't take that. Okay, river, uni. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this river, hey? Let me know what you guys think of this river. Let's quickly check this uni alert that we set. All right, so that was just 4 days ago when we got this red dot trigger wave. My brush gone. Ah. Actually looks like this could still pop, hey? Okay, so this was the alert. Boom, right there. It would have confirmed somewhere in these next two candles. So yeah, we could still see the uni short. Just don't like this larger money flow, right? It don't look good. I want something that looks clear. Which one? Minis, welcome. Only trade BTC. Waiting for that swing trade. Interesting. Yeah, guys, once that monthly trade pops off, but I mean, there's more trades we can do on BTC. Like we're trading the daily, right? I'll tell you the next Bitcoin daily trade that I enter. But yeah, McCall, bro, you understand Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Like, it's absolutely crazy. No, nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet. Sweet. I will do. Husseini in the building. SMC OG, what's up? Only trade BTC. So we got some only alters and we got some only BTCers. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. If an OB keeps getting hit, agree, welcome. You got it, man. It will get depleted. We can find an example. But like, this is what you want to see, right? So here's this little OB boom right there. You just want to see at a mitigation. You just want to see a clean reaction. Clean reaction. Nice wick, right? Bearish harami, bearish engulfing. Everything you need to see. High volume node, perfect reaction. You know, that's the kind of trade that you want to be entering. And of course, you want to be using your market Cipher here. Make sure you get the trigger wave at the high volume node within the OB, and you want to make sure, obviously, your stochastic and your regular RSI are rhyming. Obviously, it's easier to just look back at an idealistic example, but I always show you guys these idealistic examples because you need to know when you see one, right? When you see one, it's like, it literally feels like slow-mo, right? In a movie, you're like, oh, damn, I've seen this before. A lot of people get bored, right? When we look at these examples that are perfect. But you need to study these examples, right? Because then when they happen and you enter that trade, like the Sui trade, right? That's my Sui trade that I'm in now that hit 4K ROI. It's this exact strategy. Nice, man. Yeah, so it's cool that the Solana video actually hit the algo and took off a little bit. But such a legend, bro. He's sitting in the dentist chair right now. Made some money on scalping bat. Interesting. So, bro, I'm proud that you're in our community now, man. I see you've become a part of the fam. And I wish I could pronounce your name. Are you Russian? So bad. Ziadek. Awesome, man. Which obviously you told me it means grandpa, right? Crypto grandpa. So welcome, bro. And I believe you're trading on Pionex. Awesome, man. So yeah, we got to get you moved under my link. JCG, the legend, is trading under my link. And just huge thank you, guys. You know, everything's free and I just share the love. And when you guys share the love back by choosing to take the effort to trade under one of my links, like it means so much to me, man, because that's how I fund, like, you know, all of my editing, everything that I'm building for you guys, which is awesome. Crypto grandpa in the building. Yeah, pop me a DM. We'll make a plan because I know the Pionex guys, they're very slow to respond because they're working on all of my car stuff. But yeah, years of learning and practice on BTC. Bro, I've seen it. Fitted to BTC. Yeah, stick to it over time. Honestly, McCall, I feel like we should open a little signal channel in the Discord, right? I'm thinking of a lot of cool stuff. We might even open like a shared copy trading account where like the OGs in the community can trade on copy trading, something like that, or like a little signal group where, you know, we can all share profits or something like that. Because you guys are banging it. Yeah. Pionex is my chosen bot trading platform. 100%, man. It's awesome. So just check out the videos. But it's also just great for futures. Like JCG is trading on futures and it's really going well. Yeah. No, definitely ranging. And that's really a good thing for us, guys. Okay, so Uni Short looks like it could pop off here. Let's bring up an indicator. Yeah, pretty weird OB there. Oh, it's this massive OB. Oh, that makes sense. Makes sense. Right, if you look at this candle here, right, that massive doji. And I love a doji for an order block, guys. I love a doji for an order block. Okay, got an order block there. So yes, it has already been mitigated once, which is why you can see there's a different reaction happening here, right? So whoever mentioned the mitigation, I believe it was Egri. Yeah, you're right. Like once liquidity is picked up, of course, you know, that's the kind of nice reaction you want. And here, the bulls have a lot more power at this level because that liquidity has already been depleted and drained. So now, you know, we could be getting this bull flag up, or it could just be another rinse and repeat of this order block. All right, what are you guys looking at? Get more gains if you trade ETH. Yeah, so McCall, I would say that if you're trading BTC, just do the exact same thing on ETH with lower leverage, because ETH just does exactly what BTC does, but it does it with more oomph. All right, awesome, guys. Should we do some screening? We did look at hype. I'll bring it up again. So we set the alert there for the 4 hour. I mean, we're not getting much here on the dailies. So we'll take the 4 hour if we get it, right? We'll take this 4 hour trigger wave if we do get it. Let me go into the Discord and see what you guys are doing here. Oh, Fart. We didn't look at Fart. Yeah, all of these altcoins are looking exactly the same. But I mean, it's clear to see. Are you guys seeing this? That when we get our next proper trigger waves, we're going to have to be patient. Like we were saying in the Discord, it's just not a nice time to trade. This isn't a time to be trading daily time frame. But what we are getting are smooth moves, guys. These are beautiful moves. And this is one of the reasons why I really like Fartcoin. Because it moves, right? We got these lovely trades and we just have to be a bit patient. Like you can't say, okay, I'm going to live trade and in these live trades, I'm going to enter all the trades because yeah, it's just a matter of time, man. This daily green dot that's going to line up here is going to be epic. Let me set the alert here. Okay, so we want the daily buy small circle, small green dot. Everyone can see, right? We're going to be patient here. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. We want the next one. Saad Sultan. My whole crew is here. What's up, guys? BTC and ETH printed red dots on the daily, but already pulled back. I'm curious to hear consensus. All right, so let me see if I can open a poll here. And let's go to BTC. It's a good idea. Oh, wait. You wanted to quickly check 4 hour. Let's check 4 hour here. I trade ETH as well. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Oh, we did look at Fartcoin. Okay, thanks, guys. I'm getting old. I'm almost 50. No, I'm just kidding. But I am 1 year older. It was my birthday. That's why I was away the other weekend. Some of you know how old I am. Did we set the alert for Fartcoin? Am I really like losing my mind here? Okay, chilled. Chilled. We set the alert. All right. Sol is the third part of the equation, more volatile. So that's why I did those videos, right? I did XRP, I did Sol, and tomorrow I'm dropping ETH, and then Sunday I'm dropping BNB because those are the large caps, and those are where I want you guys to get positioned first. Okay, so let's do some screening. Unless I missed something here in the Discord. Sheesh, MMT. 33 days. Nice, man. I hope you've still got a little bit of margin in here. That's awesome. King of the world, 2000%. 1 month. Bro, that's epic. And I was actually on a live stream last night on Yannick's channel. Let me know, is anybody in the chat now from Yannick's channel last night? Because yeah, JCG, I was showing your trades, bro. I was chatting about you. Yeah, be careful with the GMGN, hey? Don't go wreck all of your profits. Be very careful with these GMGN meme coins. But it's crazy that you're using Market Cipher on these memes. It's cool, bro. You're becoming a Market Cipher OG. All right, very, very nice, man. Trading on the weeks. So you'll see, guys, here I added a little weeks group. So yeah, if any of you are struggling to trade on Bybit, you can just trade on weeks and use a VPN set to Japan, and you don't have to do any KYC, and you can just... It's a nice platform, guys. I know that the whole crew, the C-suite and everyone, I actually like it. I also know the Africa team, and I actually like it. Okay, what's happening? All right, VIX, interesting. VIX and VIX futures, interesting. I love your zooming out buff tricks. It's awesome. All right, that was 2 days ago. Velvet, lower time frame, interesting level, high volume zones, some confluence, OBs, kind of look like it's returned home and basing. Prepare for another leg. All right, so that's Velvet. Did we enter a Velvet trade last week, or we were just looking at it? Okay, so 4 hour, oh, I see we've got an alert. Okay, we've got an alert. 4 hour popped off here from the middle on the RSI. It was the lab that ate, guys. That lab was the only like significant stop loss we hit from last week. And like we knew it was degen. So the learning for me there was like, I shouldn't have used the same margin on the degen that I used on like the more solid trades, right? It's a great risk to reward, but I should have gone like lower leverage, lower margin, so that I could have had a bigger stop loss and more drawdown. But still, we're still highly profitable from the other trades, so it's all cool. Yeah, Velvetier, was that buff tricks? Velvetier, I would be patient for this daily, because it's super degen. And it does look like, you know, this is the level here. Yeah, looks like it's so bullish that it might not even come down to decent levels, but I still just wouldn't enter. I just wouldn't enter the long unless it does literally like capitulate below the 45 line on the daily. Let's quickly check this 4 hour. So yeah, like this bull div. All right, bull div. Like if it's in the strategy, then bang it, guys. Bull div below the 45. Money flow did turn around. VWAP did cross. We had the bull div also on regular, and we had the rhyme of the stochastic. And that might have been it. That might have been it. And at 77% up, and we might have missed it. But yeah, just don't mess with trigger waves above the 45, guys. Can be a nice continuation, but see them more as a confirmation if you're already in from part of the strategy lower down. Bybit EU, yeah, I do. You can just sign up under my regular link, right? But let me confirm that with you. Just pop me a DM on Discord. Yeah. So guys, just beware, right? You'll see I keep dropping this message, and it's super important. All right, there are mad impersonators on Discord. And it's not just me, guys. It's all of the major Discords there. It's one of the only flaws with Discord is that these impersonators are super difficult to get rid of. They have like these crazy strategies. Like I can't even see them, right? I can't even see them in the members because they enter and then they block me and then they monitor who's coming in and then they send you friend requests, right? But please, I will not ask you to do anything like seed phrases or nothing, right? And you'll always tell when it's me. But as you come into the Discord, send me a friend request and I'll accept and we'll chat and then you don't have to worry. But yeah, there are impersonators there. XCN, Bull Rifle. Nice, man. Bro, I love how you're doing the work. You guys should all be thanking JCG. We don't even have to screen because bro is just doing the work daily. Yeah, I like it. Nice, man. So it looks like we're going to have to do some work after the stream, guys. We're going to have to set alerts here and then keep active because it's just not popping off in the stream. And we're not going to be willy-nilly, but we're in a beautiful place here, right? We're in a beautiful, beautiful place here. And this is why you wait for confirmation. It probably like almost, it might have like flashed a green dot there, right? The VWAP didn't cross, so it probably didn't print a green dot, but you wait, guys. You wait for the next candle close. And yeah, this looks good, man. I don't know the fundamentals behind this coin, like what the market cap is. All right, so there was the bull. Shush. Crazy manipulation happening. The whales do not want this to pump. Look at that sell pressure here. All right, so this is the wall. That is the wall that we have to get through. And yeah, if we get through here, it's going to absolutely blow. And honestly, the whales won't hold it forever. They can't keep up this sell liquidity. All right, this means that people are really trying to go long here. Really, really trying, but the whales are just stronger. Probably because it's still not a large cap, which is why the whales can just bring it down. So what we'll probably see here is a move below the bullish divergence price because it was just too obvious, right? It's too clear. And the whales are like, well, we can't let retail get the money. So what they do is they just pump the bull and then immediately they manipulate it back down. All right, let me clean this up. But what we're going to get here is probably a move below this bullish divergence price for a nice trigger wave. And you'll see the money flow turn around. You'll see the VWAP cross to the upside. And it's looking good because the last VWAP cross was to the downside. So the next VWAP cross we need is to the upside. And yeah, it's looking good. We want this RSI to do something like this, right? Nice, strong sell, strong buy. Doesn't have to go into oversold, but you can see what happened here. Obviously, it is good if it goes into oversold, but it just tipped the oversold with the shark fin, right? So what we call the shark fin. All right, very nice, very nice. And yeah, stochastic clearly here dumping back down into oversold. We can see money flow coming down. We can actually literally see price dumping right now. So this will be another alert that we're going to set. Awesome. Cool. Native token of the Onyx. Wow, cool. Okay, yeah, it's ringing a bell now. No, it's true. JCG is such a legendary screener, hey? Okay, sick. Let's set this alert. Tau daily, interesting. August 17th, we want the buy small green dot on the daily. Okay, we got some nice alerts now. Got the 4-hour and the 1 day for Fartcoin. We got the 4-hour for Sol. We got the 1 day for Hype. We got the 12-hour trend line on near. Yeah, we're gonna have to monitor these. Thank you, brother. All right, Tau daily, WT sub 45, nice. Not ready yet, but set alert. VWAP up, but curve bit concave. Nice, man. This is the language I want to hear, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. SPX 900? SPX 500? Oh, SPX 6900, the token. I got you, I got you. Okay, we'll take a look at it. It's pretty degen, bro, but we'll take a look at it. And we need to look at WLD to figure out what we're going to do with this trade that I didn't take profits. So stupid. But actually, it's looking better and better. Like, it's looking better and better. All right. Let's quickly look. Mr. Fede in the building. Shall we reload the short around 63? So maybe you missed the beginning of the stream. Legend. Everybody welcome Fede, guys. Fede, I have to say, is one of my absolute blood brothers. Like, someone who I respect so, so much. And, bro, he's been through the ringer, hey? He's been through the ringer with trading, guys. Let's lift him up. Let's give him the edge. Come on. We got to make some money together. All right, so... yeah, I mean, you can always recap it. Bro, let me quickly show you. Yeah. Let's go to the Bybit chart. Federico Chabrat, one of my favorite names of all time. Also, one of the best looking dudes I think I've ever met. Bro's like a model. This is it, Feds. I'm not lagging, am I? We're cool. This is it, bro. So I didn't take the short here. There was a nice 4-hour market cipher signal here on this red dot, but I didn't take it because it wasn't above the 45. And really, I'm looking for the daily trades here on Bitcoin. And yeah, very simple order block. So I know you've been away from the community for a while. We're trading a lot of SMC mixed in with our fixed range volume profile, mixed in with our market cipher. So what we do, I'll quickly lay it out for you. Super easy, man. Super, super easy. You just find the range, and you can do it as early as possible. Like as soon as you see that and you see that, or even if you're a bit late and you see that, you just drop in your fixed range volume profile and you find your value area high and your value area low, and just be aware of your POC. You can even just drop in the high volume nodes as soon as you drop in the fixed range volume profile, just so you know like where the liquidity is sitting. And yeah, you probably know this. It's super easy, but you just look for these like spikes on the volume profile for where you're going to set the high volume nodes. Like that's where the major support and resistance is. Let me just finish this off. So yeah, one there. And then I'm not going to do the lower ones now because yeah, they don't really, not really super relevant right now. And then what we do is we just go in. Okay, nice. Yeah. And so you know then SMC, right? Uptrend within the downtrend, whatever, break of structure, impulse move, previous green candle, this doji. We usually do like wick to wick. And then we see, yeah, very nice mitigations here. Boom, boom. But I did not take the trade. And the main reason was this high volume node, right? We didn't actually hit the high volume node, which for me is like a little bit of a front run. So, I mean, it was a nice close of the FVG from the value area high. There was a beautiful, bearish Harami, shooting star, bearish engulfing. So beautiful trade on the 4-hour for those of you who did smash it on the SMC. But yeah, second mitigation, exactly. It could just be like a kind of double top, but really what I'm looking for is either this 65,669 or this 66,510 for a rinse and repeat of the shorts. And yeah, it could be tough here. It could be really tough because there's 3 major high volume nodes within this major order block. And what I would do there is now we'll go overlap the 4-hour order blocks. But yeah, basically we're just going to be patient here on the daily. I'm still not happy, right? Even though this red dot is printing, like it's just not lining up for me to take a short because we're around POC. We're not in value area high anymore. And yeah, money flow is like looking super neutral. But the main reason is, yeah, I want these high volume nodes. So let's just see. I hope this red dot doesn't actually play out here and we get like some more whiplash up into the higher levels above the 45 on that wave trend. And then we're going to have to see, I want to see a red dot trigger wave at one of these high volume nodes within this major order block. And to be a little bit more sniper, we just quickly go to the 4-hour and see where that order block was. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing there, but I would call that the uptrend. I'd even take this little uptrend here and just say, keep it simple. Nice big order block there. We can also use some of our order block indicators just to help us out. Yeah, there it is. So that's also overlapping those top two high volume nodes, and then we can go to the 1-hour. I know it gets a little bit messy, but these 1-hour OBs can help you to be super sniper for these daily entries. So yeah, I would literally call that the break of structure with the retest, and then again overlap this final OB. So we can see here these high volume nodes. I know it's getting super messy now, but these 2 high volume nodes right at the top. So even that 67, what were you saying for your level? 63. It's right on my screen. 63. 63.6. Let us know how you got that. 63.6. So really, I'm looking for higher for the short. Honestly, I wouldn't try to bounce into a short there in this value area, because we're looking at a bit of an uptrend here. So some support. And yeah, just let us know how you got that 63.6, because I'm not seeing a high volume node there. I'm seeing the high volume node around 63.9. So that'll be your major resistance if there is. The only way really that I would possibly condone that trade is if it's like, you know, something like a fall below this channel with this support and resistance flip. And then you get like a retest in confluence with that high volume node. But bro, I just wanted you to get these trades up here, man. This is what it's looking like. We might need to wait out some chop. It's literally like Jay said the other day. It's like chop city. Chop city on Bitcoin right now, and we might need to be patient in this zone just for this, like, you know, these levels up here for the rinse and repeat back down. Because it has been a relatively smooth move from the value area low, and it's these levels right at the top that are going to give us the banger shorts. Anyway, so there's a little bit of a BTC update. Bouncing off POC, anchored VWAP, and golden pocket confluence. Money flow is not in confluence, so it could just be a dead cat bounce. Yeah. I just would not trade from this POC. McCall, I know you're like an OG scalper, but the POC really is for me to take profits and get confirmation from the short, guys. And we, you know, intentionally missed that short because like a little front run, and that's fine, guys. Miss shorts, it's fine. Million trades around the corner. But try not to trade from the POC unless you are really going down to lower time frames. And then, you know, maybe you're trading a range like that. Right, where's your golden pocket? Yeah. Right in the middle of the golden pocket. Interesting. Little fakey below there. Yeah, patience, guys. We've got these alerts now. So just do a little recap if you guys missed all of these alerts. If I get the alerts here and I open the trades, I will drop them in the Discord under my TA channel. Just that I'm opening the trades. But yeah, you guys know I take a little bit of time off, like on Saturday afternoon and Sunday morning. So yeah, we might miss them, but that's just how live trading goes, right? You can't always pop it off while they're live. Long trade on the daily for Mew. All right, got Bulldiv. Could get green dot. Nice. Looking for VWAP and money flow to point up. Nice, man. Let's look at it. Mew. Is that like the Pokemon? What is Mew? It's probably something like Mew Finance, something like that. Does anybody know the fundamentals here? Let's go to the daily and check what's happening. Wow, cool. Nice range. Looks very bear flaggish, so be a little bit careful there. Extremes of the volume profile. Exactly. Multiple confluence and a golden pocket. Yeah, so true, there is a golden pocket there, but it looks like that golden pocket already got smashed once, right? Find the inputs. On my channel, there's a fixed range volume profile setup video. Right? Check it out in the crypto trading tutorials playlist. The setup video for FRVP. But it's actually standard, right? It's this one right here. I've made the video with all of the inputs, but it's this trading view FRVP. And yeah, it comes standard. Sweet. Mobby's in the building. JCG, did you get your free challenge yet? Yeah, bro, that would be the banger. Exactly, that would be the banger. Okay, only short I'd take sitting at the value area high confluence with the golden pocket. Value area high confluence with the golden pocket. Oh, now you make me want to go back to BTC. I'm hopping around here. All right, just drop us in the chat, McCall. Drop us how you found the golden pocket in the value area high. I'd love to know. Okay, Tau. I'm missing trades here. Right, we got the Tau. Let's quickly look at the Mew. Guys, if you have a trade, please drop it into the Discord. Mew like meow. Because this is the easiest way, yeah, for us to look at it. Thanks, JCG. This is perfect, bro. All right, daily, waiting for the rifle. Things looking good. Yeah, if we break through that kind of Bollinger. What are you using there? Is that like a semi Ichimoku or just like a rainbow of MAs. But yeah, it looks like major resistance. All right, bull div, green dot trigger wave with the rifle incoming. Let's have a look. On daily, right? Yeah. Just be careful of this bear flag, my brother. All right, last bear flag. Yeah. Devastating. So this all depends on BTC. 100%, but it's fine. If it's looking good here, then the probabilities are high, right? If market cipher is telling us it's looking good, the probabilities are high, and you just got to set your stop loss, put your money where your mouth is, and not risk too much, guys. That's the main thing, right? When you set a stop loss, be willing to lose. Basically, when you set a stop loss, that's what you're putting on the table for your idea. Your idea has to be worth your stop loss. But yeah, I like this. There's a nice big bunch of liquidity up here at this wick. We could easily see a move up to that, right? So that would be like major take profit target for me. That needs to be swept. Looks like there might be a little order block sitting in there. But yeah, nice bearish order block all the way up here. Not bad at all. And it's also looking pretty smooth. Looking pretty smooth on the moves here. We had the bull div in this candle, so would have confirmed somewhere there. And still a nice move. Pretty clean, not much drawdown, 12% up. And then the red dot trigger wave, like, you know, I always say above the 45, but much of a muchness. If it's around the 45, cool. And yeah, that printed somewhere here, only would have confirmed here. So it's been a little bit choppy, but it's looking like a smooth move here. So let's just set this alert again. Because yeah, this could be the rifle. And actually, JCG, what I love most about this idea is the money flow. All right, like I say, just try and draw it in, guys. It's looking... I ran out of space on my mouse pad. But it's looking like this kind of a curve, right? Maybe even like slower. Looking all right. Nice, man. Let's quickly do our due diligence here. Yeah, not bad. So there's a zone here, some volume. That could be it. That could be it, because there's the order block. It's massive. We'll go to the 4-hour order block, but yeah, here's this massive daily order block. I mean, sometimes I like to just do the bodies. If you look at the body, it's in confluence with that high volume zone. So yeah, already technically bouncing on this big doji order block. Like I said, I love a doji in an order block because when there's that kind of indecision, right, in a candle moving up and moving down, you get so much nice liquidity for the order block. But we can see, you know, just historically that this token is pretty nuts, guys. It's pretty nuts, right? So you see here, this is why you wait for the reaction at the order block. If you just entered at this order block, you would have gotten wrecked. You have to wait to actually see the price moving out of the order block. And then we can see there's actually a little bit of volume sitting down here. Not much, but a little bit. You know, from those big wicks. All right, so we might miss it because we're bouncing off value area low now. But pretty nice risk to reward. I would actually just set an alert here. And set an alert here on the buy trigger wave circle. And remember, it's the small circle, guys. Small green dot when you're looking for these trigger wave dots. Gold trade, let's go. Money noodle. All right, let me not miss anything in the chat here. Okay, so Mu is alert set. Throw daily OBs into Discord. Yeah. Looks good, man. It's just like a little bit dead cat bouncy on this one, right? So just be careful. It could turn into a breaker block there. Yeah. It's just not what you want to see from an OB, right? To see it just mitigate right back. Like you want to see a smooth move away from that OB. Ah. Tau. He also no trades yet. But it's cool. Be the sniper. Okay, let's first look at some naked price action here. Okay, several things to be aware of here. Firstly, like really nice range, right? From the bottom to the top. So could be a really nice risk to reward here, but 10th of October wick. Super important. It hasn't been touched yet, right? So the tokens who have touched their 10th of October bottom wick are much more likely to pump bullish because there's still a magnet here for this. Right? Sometimes it's easier just to actually just pop in the magnet. Right? There's still a magnet down here. With the imbalance at the bottom of this gigantic wick here on the daily. Right? 59% down inside. It was actually like a 30-minute wick. So it's huge. And we can see here it's been trying. Right? It's still front running the bottom of that wick. So be very careful here with your stop losses, etc., etc. And then you can see how big this range is. So don't sleep on just, this is cool, right? This is sideways. It's a nice range. But just drop in your FRVP on absolutely all of this information. And then, yeah, there's literally the major SNR flip. You know, that Tau is really struggling with here. So once Tau breaks above that zone, it's going to fly. And then here's a high volume node, but it's just above value area high. And then, yeah, this is where it gets shaky because there's like nothing down there. All right, let's quickly just pop these in. Nice one there. We can see like ultra significance here. Boom, high volume node there. And this is where it will really pop off, right? We'll need an alt season for this. But if we get above 308, then you've got this like smooth drop in volume. And that's where you'll see just like parabolic growth, guys, to these, you know, these old levels. I'm still in the Tau long. I'm still in the Tau long, still managing it. But it's gnarly. It's gnarly to trade this on portfolio margin. All right, let's just quickly see what's happening with these order blocks. But yeah, you're getting it, man. Like if I look at your Discord chart. Yeah, previous red candle, previous green candle. The one thing I would say is just try to overlap your 4-hour OBs as well. So I should use different colors for the high volume zones. Don't get confused here. Yeah, just so I don't confuse you guys, we just put in here. Right, so that's not an order block, it's a high volume zone. Okay, and then order blocks. This baby right here. It is a doji, which is very nice. So that would be a nice price target for this move here. Also a doji, but it's looking very dead cat bouncy, right? So this actually is the bear OB daily. Bull OB daily. Can still play out, but see what's happening with price here. Boom, 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 boom. Could be bad. Could be really bad. I would say just wait for that volume, right? You see that high volume node within, it's actually like nice down at the bottom of this OB. And what usually happens now is if you go to the 4 hour, you'll see, I'll give you a little bit of a more sniper overlap there. Same order block. Okay. Yeah, pretty much the same. Let's check out the 1 hour. There we go. Right there. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. This is the high volume node that you want to wait for. Yeah, I hope that that's made it a little bit more clear. 4 hours giving a green dot, but money flow is coming down. And daily looks great, man. Daily looks really, really nice. Only thing here is, of course, you got like a bit of a concave. Or convex, I don't know what you guys want to call it. It depends which way you look at it. Convex, I guess. So not the ultimate curve on the VWAP, but we all know that can change, right? That can just turn around. What is nice here is this money flow. It looks great, and this trigger wave looks great. And we can see here that the previous daily trigger waves have been super nice, as long as they are below the 45. And even this one, money flow is pointing down, right? So we wouldn't have taken the trade. But the VWAP was crossing up, and even so, because of this daily OP, it was a nice move. And yeah, this is really what you want. Money flow turns around, VWAP crosses up, and then you get that insane move. Crazy. Ooh, 50% up. So yeah, looks like we're resetting here, guys. Looks like we're resetting for something nice. Let's set this alert. I'm not going to drop this chart in the Discord now because I want to keep moving. I want to keep moving. So yeah, well done to you guys who are here, because you get the info. Okay. Buy a small green dot on the daily. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. No trades, but 7 coins. All right, welcome, welcome, guys. I see the crew is pumping. If you are new, please subscribe. Let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from. And join the Discord. Join the Discord. Smash the likes. Miguel, dude, did I just see Migs hop in? What's up, brother? Bitman is in the building, y'all. So yeah, I know we got a lot of new fam in the crew, but some of you don't know Mr. Bitman. He's like, bro, dude, you can see the smile that you give me. So I learned to trade market Cipher with Miguel, right? And Miguel and Feds, we actually go back to like before we even started trading. So Migs and I spent a lot of like hard work, hard nights, like grafting, watching crypto face streams, like trying to figure out market Cipher for ourselves because he's so cryptic. So yeah, man, big ups, bro. I'm super keen to come back to Portugal, and I'm gonna catch you this time, man. I'm gonna catch you. And then, yeah, dude, I want to steal you away for a bit, bro. 40 degrees. Oh my gosh. Epic. Yeah, so nice to have the OGs in the building. So Bitman, let us know, how's the trading going? What's happening, man? Had already set the alert. Well done, brother. Beautiful. You're so welcome, my man. Inverse head and shoulders. Interesting. AKE. Ah, I'm behind on the chat. Okay, let's go back. Ciao, Ike. Grazie mille. Stay away from AKE. Can you check the AKE coin chart, sir, please? Gain around 500%. Yeah. Woo. Okay, let's check it. Right, what's the market cap? If you come to me with the DGen coin, tell me the market cap. Like, obviously, we're not going to long this, guys, right? If you see a coin like this, we're going to look for the shorts. And yeah, I'm going to call you right. Like, stay away, right? But these can actually be some of the most profitable trades. It's actually looking all right, guys. It's looking all right. I mean, you know, this is how I got the Sui trade. We got the near. Some of our biggest ROIs have been from these kinds of order blocks like this. Woof. This is absolutely gnarly. So what we'd need to do here is watch the reaction at the order block and actually just enter below the order block, right? When you get the strong move down from the order block, that's when you enter back down. So it's looking juicy, man. Mobby's like, well done for finding this and screening this. There is an order block there. It is looking juicy. We've got on the daily here, our RSI way overbought, our stochastic way overbought. But yeah, I mean, I'm guessing this is like a 100 to 300 million market cap, so hugely manipulated. Yeah, I'm also guessing because of these pumps. I mean, like, this is clearly very dangerous. So it's probably got like most of the supply in the top 10 wallets. But whales do take profit too, guys. Whales do take profit too. And it looks to me like it's either going to be this level or it's going to be this level. Or yeah, this one here. So you have to be prepared that this is DGen. Be the sniper, right? And just wait for this red dot. And it doesn't look too bad, right? Look at that bull. Like, I know you can only really like find these coins once you already see an alert. Oh, like AKE pumped 26 million. Guys. Yo, that's where you get heavy wrecked, right? So use $10 or whatever, guys, but like keep it chilled. Keep it chilled, please. No, 26 million is very low market cap. But yeah, I mean, look at that bull. All right, market cipher for the win. But when you see VWAP doing something like that, it's very manipulated. Yeah, so I would say hopefully we go higher here, right? On the daily, you want that red dot trigger wave above the 45. And there's still time here. There's still time, so just be patient, right? Money flow is still looking like it's in an uptrend. VWAP is very high. You want to see the daily VWAP cross. And yeah, with a coin like this, you might need to just go to the 4-hour. 4-hour bear div did come in, but then we got the green dot. Money flow is still pointing up. No, I would stick to the daily here and just be super careful. Simple as pie. I'll even enter with whatever, like a paper trade here, right? Just to see how it goes and test market cipher. But yeah, sell small red dot, which is the trigger wave, and then only enter the trade if it's in the OB or moving away from the OB. And yeah, if that is above the 45, that dot, and the VWAP has crossed and the money flow is pointing down. So it's not looking good yet, but Mobby's nice one, man. Like, it's cool to look at these because, yeah, like Ahmed XM, you know, he's the biggest trader in Nigeria. He's got one of the biggest Bybit communities in the world. He's one of the best traders. This is his whole strategy. Looking for these pumped coins, looking for their bearish OBs. Yeah. All right. Okay, what is... Oh, the Mu. Okay, cool. Got you. Money noodle indicator from Paradise. Which indicator is that? Oh, that ribbon you use. Potential long trade on the daily for XAU. Okay, now you're speaking my language, bro. Now you're speaking my language. Let's. I like to use the PAX G, but it's gold. It's XAU, so it could be. I mean, it's pretty much the same. All right, so still looking for my targets lower down here for gold. You know, because we've got this massive drop in volume, this big like area. But I'm so behind in the chat, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me speed up a little bit. So potential long daily XAU bull div could get green dot trigger wave, waiting for money flow and VWAP to point up. RSI and SRSI at the bottom, price at the bottom of a parallel channel. All right, so is this your channel here? Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Check how it aligns with that. Pretty strange. I don't know how I feel about this channel. Yeah, somewhere there. Okay, it would be nice to get a gold trade in here. Nice. Cool. There we go. You've got it, man. You've absolutely got it, bro. We just wait for this green dot trigger wave, wait for money flow to turn around, wait for the VWAP to cross. So I'll set another alert here. We'll look at the volume profile and the OBs very quickly. By a small red circle. By a small green dot. I'd say, yeah, there is a range here. And, you know, with gold, if you get into a long, it can really just ride. You've got to let something ride on gold, because if things get better, internationally, globally, geopolitically, yeah, it could be juicy. So not quite at the value area low, but got some good high volume nodes there. Yeah, let's just wait for that green dot. Quickly check the 1 hour OBs. So we're a bit below these OBs, so that's like a little bit worrying there. But here's a nice one. Massive impulse move there, so could be a nice order block. Boom, looking good. Okay, so 1 hour bull OB. Alert set. Nice. Nice, JCG. All right, BTC chart in the scalp trades group. Nice. One hour. Interesting. 64.9. Very cool, man. Okay, should we move on to ADA? Yeah, exactly. 3-step leverage DCA bot strategy for stocks like NVIDIA. Awesome, man. Very cool. In the Pinex. Lovely, bro. Let's go, guys. Nice. Okay, I will check it out. And I'll open it, man. I'll open a bot that's copyable. Yeah. Awesome, man. From Crypto Grandpa. Yeah. ADA green dot and hype green dot. Really? Okay, what's the ADA potential scalp long on the 4 hour with the rifle? All right, let's quickly check BTC. Let's actually just open another chart so we can have BTC open. So it looks like money flow is generally trending up. Right now it's pointing down.
but it is generally trending up. VWAP has that kind of ugly convex curve, but it did cross. We can't deny that. And this dot is pretty close to the 45. It is also the rifle, the true trigger. It was actually a nice bull as well. Interesting. Take this out for now. Is this a golden pocket? Is indeed. So the bull div came in at the golden pocket. Let's just drop that in. I feel like the whales are going to pick up ADA very soon. Very soon. It's like so undervalued. Oh, is this what you guys were seeing? Nice. Cool. Gotta keep it simple sometimes, right? Very nice. Okay, so if it just printed, we're supposed to wait for confirmation, right? JCG, did you enter already? This daily is obviously mirroring everything else and still looking like a bit of downside. Although it looks like money flow could turn around at any moment here on the daily. But yeah, this is a 4-hour trade, right? So take it as what it is. Take it as a 4-hour trade and then just let something ride. But I think we need to wait for the next 3.5 hours for this to confirm. So I'm just going to say here, yeah, ADA green 4-hour confirm. I'm like way behind in the chat here. Hype green dot triggered. Just quickly look at Bitcoin here. All right. Oh, so 4-hour triggered. Yeah. Money flow is not right though, right? Money flow is not right. So yeah, wait for the money flow to turn around here on the hype trade. You also put here, so hype. Wait for money flow on the 4-hour. Yeah, still no trades, hey guys, but all good. Still not a good time to short. Yeah, I gotta wait for that market cipher. Okay, nice. We looked at that. To the upside. Got you. Yes, brother, yes. Most welcome, most welcome. Bitman, let us know. How's it going, bro? Are you trading at the moment? Don't chop wood in a rubber dinghy. Who first said that? Who was it who said that? Yeah, let's do it, Fede. Let's go visit the bro in Portugal. I can't believe I was in Portugal and I missed him. CDW, interesting. Cash Cat. Have we got a spammer? More money? Have we got a spammer in our chat? 26 mil, yeah, crazy. Yeah, we got a spammer, guys. 54K month end. We got a prediction, guys. We got a prediction here. All right, so 13 days, right? 13 days until month end. Whew. It's quite a prediction. I mean, it is around my bear flag target. But you're saying 54. I'll put it in here, bro. Put it in here. Let's say Bitman. End July. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Gold needs to grab more liquidity, I do believe. Yeah, I'm going to be patient. If Market Cipher tells me to do it, I'm going to do it. Yeah, so guys, watch my... where did I drop the full analysis on the monthly? I'm literally just waiting for the Market Cipher green dot on this monthly. It's so simple. Let's quickly look at it. I do also see lower, to be honest. Like if we just look at support and resistance and where the floor would be, I'm looking much lower. Also, if we look at the major fixed range volume profile, we got a lot of volume lower. I'm looking at 42 to like 32 for my long entries, but it doesn't really matter, you know, what we predict or what happens, because this is what we need, right? We need that green dot at the bottom on the monthly. We need that money flow turning around. We need that VWAP crossing, and we'll catch it, guys. We'll catch that bottom. It's gonna be awesome. That's an interesting one, right? Because everyone's saying, okay, every time that June has ended red, then July has been green. And I have told you guys, like, you can't follow that, right? You can't, like, it's easy to try and pick up a pattern wherever you see it, but monthly closes for me historically, like, they're not a legitimate way to theorize like what's going to happen. So yeah, I also do believe we could end up, it's 50-50. We could end up red or green. Yeah, I think New York Open will be a really nice one, right? In like 2 hours. So this is just what I've picked up, guys, over the years. Like, you can use 60 if you want, and you'll get a lot less trades, right? So what I actually do is on my RSI for crypto, I use 30 and 70. All right, so my RSI is a little bit more conservative, but I do like a couple more trades, right? And if I look just at these charts, right, and you back test and you historically just look at where the trades are, like for me, the best ones come in below, and the ones that are significantly above the 45 are the ones that I don't like. And really the ones, like, if you really want to and be more conservative, like, go for those ones below the 60. But for me, you know, there's so many trades that are, yeah, just like not 60 yet, but below the 45 that I really like. So what I do is I set these lines on my Market Cipher. You can just do this wave trend overbought level 2 and wave trend oversold level 2. You could even add another level in there with the 60, and you could have, like, you know, higher margin on those trades. But it's just a matter of preference. And for my strategies, yeah, I move with the 45. And obviously, like, the higher above the 45, the better, right? Or the lower below the 45, the better. Hells yeah, bro. Sweet. And then, guys, I just actually had such a good time in Prague, right? So maybe we do a Portugal and then a Prague mission. Oh, really? Okay, that's what I was wanting to hear. Not a spammer. All right, what is it? You say 164,000x. Cash cat. Yeah. Okay, it's on Mexi, Weeks, K6. It's on Albank. So this is where our bonus is sitting. Oh, sorry, bro. If you're not a spammer, sorry. That's cool, man. That's cool if you're a trader. It's just, I hate spammers, dude. I hate them. They're not as bad as scammers, but they're still annoying. Yeah, so, you know, straight up my advice would be like trade something else. Trade something else. But if you really want to trade this, yeah, learn the strategies and use them. Like there's not enough info really, even for the 4 hour. Maybe it's recently on Lbank. Let's just look at the actual chart here. Crypto cap. Maybe Mexi has more. No, pretty much the same. So you'd have to do some fundamentals here. I have no idea what this token is. But yeah, use the strategies. Wait for a dot below this 45 or above. I mean, I don't know where you got 164,000x. Like if you're looking at realistic price targets here, I mean, yeah, 300% to all-time high. It's a super gamble, dude. Like, but yeah, you can if you want because the risk to reward is all right. Summer break, more volatility around end of summer. Interesting. Yeah, I think Q1 next year is going to be crazy. Super simple for spot bags. Yeah, I'm going to trade that on leverage, man. Interesting. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm DCAing just all the way. 1 hour proper trigger wave. Yeah, it's got the trigger wave. It's just the money flow is ugly and the... Yeah, don't know how I feel about this money flow. I mean, it's technically pointing up, right? It's technically pointing up. Looks like it could be reversing. We got the VWAP cross. We got the green dot. The RSI is coming up from oversold. Stochastic is already at the top. So really, if you want to get in, you should probably wait for that reset. There'll probably be like a little schwap. But yeah, true. That trigger wave could be nice on the 1 hour. Did you drop it in the Discord? Where's your chart, bro? Are you in the Discord, Migs? Or did you send it to my TG? Hey, bro. Finally, JCG, are you still on, dude? Look at that. Don't know if you can see, but you've been upgraded to VIP, brother. It's finally happened. The Pionex guys are super slow because they're working on my car. Bro, it worked. You're a VIP now, man. He told me for you to like try build up some capital there. If you can build up more capital, he can push you higher. But you're VIP 1 now, bro. So yeah, keep up the volume that you're doing and it'll be cool. And hopefully that helps a bit with the fees. But let's go, bro. Let's fucking go. Yeah, you're VIP 1 now, brother. Check it out and confirm for me. Yo, guys, I wanted to trade today. We got 100K funded account. We got 2,000 here. We got 5,000 here. But you know what? Trigger patience is everything, right? Trigger patience is everything. No, bro. Thank you. You deserve it, man. You're trading under my link. I'll do anything for you guys if you're supporting me. All right. So what's happening? How are you guys feeling? Are we all feeling a bit dead? Hey, it's been 2 hours with no trades. It is what it is. We've got these alerts. PaxG, AKE, Tau, Mu, XCN, Fartcoin, Sol, Hype, Near. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Yo, I really wanted to trade, but I'll let you know if I get these alerts and we enter them. And yeah, maybe we should do a New York session next week. Yeah, for this bonus, we've only got 13 more days. Is everyone alive? Is everything still running? Is everyone alive? All right. Let me know what you guys think. Let's do a quick poll. If it is alive. Yeah, I feel the lull, guys. I think energy is dropping and it's just not a time to open trades, right? So let me quickly drop a poll. Let's get some consensus going here. So I'm just going to say here, BTC up or down from here for next day. Up. Exactly, bro. I mean, last week we entered 10 trades during the stream because it all just lined up. Exactly, yeah. We're like end of London session, pre-New York session. It's a bit weird. Okay, so the poll's up, guys. We've got down. Yeah, I think we should do a New York session open again. Are there any Australians with us? Because basically the reason I'm doing this London session is for the Aussies. Are there any Aussies with us? Netflix stock at a fantastic buy price. So now you can trade Netflix on leverage on Bybit. And honestly, like, I've been in such FOMO on Netflix because, like, we all watch Netflix, right? Like, we always use Netflix. Like, I torrent mostly on Streamio, but I still use Netflix and I dig it. And it's like, why didn't we buy Netflix stock like years ago? It's like, it should have been obvious. But anyway, check this out, guys. So this is Netflix on leverage on Bybit. What's up? What's up? Did you get your free account yet, Garlic? And Fede, JCG, did you get your free account? But yeah, that's it, bro. Wait for the A+. Yeah, this looks like a huge discount. Or Netflix is just struggling. But yeah, 4 hour, look at that. Oversold, oversold. And yeah, now we can trade it on Bybit. So this is the demo account connected to my funded account via API. Let's just see here. So it'll have to be on the X stocks. It'll have to be on the next nets on the X stocks, but I think I can still do it on this demo on Mubyte. But yeah, this curve is super ugly on the VWAP. You're just going to have to see if it like just changes and moves up. Wait for the money flow. Wait for that green dot. It's in a pretty nice position. Netflix for me is more of like a long-term spot buy. Like, what happened? What happened? Something bad happened because there's no reason why a stock like Netflix should just slam down 12% in 2 hours. So yeah, there might be big problems happening there, or as you said, could just be like a really nice discount. All right, sweet guys, should we call it? Let's not overtire ourselves if there's nothing really happening on the charts. BTC is being pretty boring here. Let's see what happens. Nice, bro. Awesome. Super stoked for you, dude. You deserve higher VIPs. Like, just try push your like overall assets up a bit, even if you don't use it, right? Even if you don't use it, just push your overall assets up a bit, and then I'll try get you VIP too. But it's something, man. I hope it helps your fees a bit. I see. Netflix earning. You guys got it. Under market expectation. So yeah, maybe it's just like long-term competition coming up and finally, you know, killing the monopoly they have. I might buy a little bit though. Might buy a little bit. All right, sweet guys. Thank you everybody for being here. It has been absolutely epic. Please, of course, like the stream if you haven't liked it yet. Share the stream. After the stream, drop a comment on the actual replay. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Sorry it's been boring, but I got to teach you good habits. We're not going to degen. Like, we're in profit. Let's keep being conservative. Lifting weights, bro. That's how you're going to live forever. Nice, man. Awesome, guys. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. All right. Thanks so much, legends. All the links you need are in the description. Join the Discord. Yeah, anything you need is there. Thank you for those of you who are supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try do some more live trading earlier next week. We'll do some New York sessions. And big ups, guys. Please remember, always play from a position of power and strength. Use your stop loss and do not get wrecked. So much love and respect to all of you. Peace out.